In 2013, I became an insurance agent, primarily working with people in their retirement years. I started to notice some really common threads among this population. And one of the top things that they were missing was their will. Now, I knew as a beginning insurance agent that a will was really important. But when I would find out they didn't have one, all I could say was, well, you should get your will done. It's really important. And that was it. I had no solution for them. Recently, one of my colleagues ran into a client who had just gone through a really stressful situation with her husband. He had been acting completely out of character. He was leaving the house and not coming back, and at one point he even got arrested. She was really concerned with his behavior, so she thought she would call his doctor's office and try and get some answers. This is where the brick wall came up. When she spoke to the office staff, they informed her that because of HIPAA laws and the fact they didn't have anything on file that she was okay to receive information about him, they couldn't tell her anything. She was extremely frustrated by this. Now, she happens to be a radio personality and was talking about her situation on the air. A listener who had some connections heard this, and mysteriously, she ended up getting her husband's medical records. But thankfully, she did. As she was researching his paperwork, she discovered he had a life-threatening, very rare condition with a 1% survival rate. She immediately took him to a specialist and he started treating him. The specialist saved her husband's life. Now, we make so many decisions and so many choices in our life. Some of the choices we make, we choose to keep the ball in our court and keep control of the outcome. Other situations we have, we lob the ball off to somebody else and give them control. When you choose to have your will, living will, and powers of attorney in place, you're choosing to keep control. When you happen to put it off, maybe till tomorrow or next month or next year, what you're doing is giving control to somebody else. And that somebody else probably doesn't even know you. Today, in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 ways in which you can magnify your life. And what I have found is that 90% of the people I share this with never knew there was such an affordable solution to life's everyday issues. So the first thing we're going to talk about is our legal plan. And we're going to talk about our legal plan and how it can empower you to be proactive, as in having your estate planning in order. But we're also going to talk about how it can help you in reactive moments. The second thing we're going to talk about is the security you can feel with our identity theft protection plan. And third, and one of the most fun parts, is how we can actually have this membership pay for itself by using our member perks. So let's go ahead and get started by talking about our legal plan and how it can help you be proactive.